Is okay?
Mm. And we are live.
Oh,
Hello, family. Hello, Facebook family. Welcome, beautiful people. We are here again. First
yeah.
session of our new year. Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome. So, we are here to give you, a little insight, how you can start this new year or enter this new year with purpose and with direction, and leave the pressure alone, leave it on the side. Start with purpose. That's what we are here to encourage you to do this new year. So if you are out there and you're a mom, you're a nurse, you're an immigrant, you are whatever profession you are in, whatever you are doing, and you are tired of carrying too much, or this life is for you, just sit down, listen, have a cup of tea. And this year is not about pressure, it's about the purpose. So that's what we are going to be talking to you about. So just to introduce myself, my name is Bena. I'm a mom, originally from Uganda, now living in the UK, a digital business owner and a mentor. So that's why we are here to just talk to you about our business and how you can get started. So thank you. I will invite Coach McKenna to introduce herself before we introduce the topic.
All right. Wow. Thank you so much. Happy New Year, everybody. It is our first live for 2026. We bless the Lord for you. Thank you. We thank God for giving us yet another year, another day. We're here with the same message. Can you imagine? Same
Mhm.
message. Our message has not changed. Our vision has broadened. Yeah,
Mhm.
we just want to get you into this business because we, as we are saying, do you know your purpose? We are helping somebody to live their purpose because this world, all what it gives is pressure. All what friends and family issues, jobs is pressure. But once you realize your purpose, then everything will be okay. And we're here to help you and to work with you. Thank you, Benna. I
Thank you,
appreciate.
thank you. That's beautiful. So, welcome to the new year, everyone. So, our topic for today is step into the new year with purpose, not pressure. Hmm? Because when you start with pressure, everything will go wrong from the start. But step into it with purpose, direction, intention, and you will be, you will find progress, you will find, fruits of your intentions, of your purpose. So, we just want to welcome you again. And, just going to discuss our topic, step into this year with purpose, not pressure. So, as I've said, we all have pressures from different directions. But if you have direction, if you have intention, everything will be working for you the way you want it. So, we are going to start just ask my coach to explain why pressure is draining for us.
Wow, Bernard, that's a wonderful question. That
Mm,
even for those who just watch this replay, this is just amazing because oh my God, do you think
mm,
there is a time that the world will just release us so that now we can feel, hey, I am good, I am okay?
mm.
I think the way the world, not God, the way the world has trained us is for us to keep on going. So pressure drains us. And mostly when we carry what God never asked us to hold alone, because you see, God created us with a purpose. God knows us. God, the Bible says in Jeremiah 29, verse 11, for I know the plans that I have for you, plans
Yeah.
to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. That means God knows it. And once you start living the purpose of God in your life, it means you partner with God. But what pressure does, it tells us to, hey, you can do it alone. You can walk alone. Oh, you can fix one, two, three. Most of the time, we feel pressured to perform, to keep it up, to meet the expectation. There's a lot of expectation. If you're an immigrant like us, living in a foreign land, as moms, there's a lot of pressure. With the society, the standards, oh my goodness, the economy, everything is like you have to be there. Yeah.
Mm.
And keep everything figured out. Everything falls in your plate for you to figure it out. So I want to say, instead of resting in God's grace, that free grace that God has given us, most of the time we are tempted to work in our own ways, and even to do things according to strive in our own strength. And that's why, Benna, we always say, somebody like me, I really prayed so hard. I started
Mm.
thinking about this business in January. January is always the best day for me as a Christian, because that's the time I take time to pray and all that. And all the time I kept on asking God, do you want really me to venture into this business? Do you want me to start this business? And yeah, the answer was like, I am with you. So today we just reminding you that we're in this business not because of us. We came to this business, we had a lot of pressure, yes, but
Mm.
still the grace of God has been enough. Just the way Matthew 11:28 says, um, come unto me, all those who are weary, and they'll give you rest. Pressure increases when purpose is unclear. What is your purpose? Do you know your purpose? Do you know why you're where you are? Because Ben, I was thinking the other day, most of the people will say, I am in diaspora, I have come to better my life, and
Yeah.
therefore you are there working 2, 3, 4 jobs. You have no time for yourself. I want to tell you, you've forgotten your purpose, the joy of salvation, the peace that God has given you. Without that kind of pressure, there's no way you can have peace. But once you know your purpose, once your purpose is clear, then there will be no pressure. But pressure will always keep on increasing once your purpose is unclear. And when fear drives your decision instead of faith, you realize all the time you're like, these ladies are always talking about online business. Oh, well, I don't think I can. Oh, online is for scammers. Oh, online is for 1, 2, 3. And you forget your purpose. Once you forget with that, then all the time you realize the struggle becomes more. But if you make a decision and you take that leap of faith, you realize things will start to better. And we always say in this business, it comes with a package. There's peace, there's a lot of awareness, there's that global community. You don't work alone, and you don't let even anybody put pressure on you. You move on your pace as long as you know what you're doing. Otherwise, thank you so much, Benna. Back to you.
Wow, 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 sis, you've said it all. I don't think even I have any follow-up on that. You've said it all because many of us enter years already tired with bills, with school run, long shifts, family back home needing you. Pressure says do more, try harder, don't fail, but pressure steals your peace. So that's what you have to
Mm.
think about. You need your peace to further yourself, to be able to focus and have direction. And God never calls us to live anxious lives. That's what pressure
Yeah.
gives you sends you to live those anxious life. But purpose is calm, it gives you direction, and purpose says one step at a time. We are not saying come and dive in. Take that one step at a time, and you'll see the difference in your life, in your intentions, in your purpose. So thank you, sister, for that. Thank you so much. Let's go to our next topic. What's living with purpose really means? What do you think living with purpose really means to you and to
Oh,
everybody else who is living with, who is listening to us?
yeah. Wow, that's a wonderful question, Benna. You see, for me, I always tell people I really wasted a lot of time just living under people's mercy. Yeah, when people tell you, "Hey, this is what you have to do for you to succeed." I remember when I came here as a student, I had left my family back in Kenya by then, and most of the people are telling me, don't try to go home. You never know what happens when you go home. You might not even be able to come back. You're putting a lot of pressure on me until I was like, is it? Is it? Do I have to leave? Purpose? There's because sometimes the world can put a lot of pressure. Living with purpose, what I've come to understood, and even through this business, living with purpose doesn't mean having perfect plan. Yeah, it means living in alignment with God's will each day. What is the will of God in your life? And we're talking this because both of us are Christians. Whatever belief that you're in, that is okay. But for us, we believe that God has a purpose, has a will for us. So purpose is aligning yourself with that purpose. Can you imagine somebody like me who has preached for over 30 years? Yeah, that a good years preaching the gospel and yeah, believing in the word of God. But I came to realize later, oh my goodness, I needed to have a plan for my retirement. And I realized, hey, there's no way I could make it. Otherwise, I'll grow old, I'll retire from my ministry and still continue working because I didn't have a proper plan from the beginning. And I realized the purpose, the plan of God for me is to have a happy retirement. The purpose of God for me is to for my children to go to college without a student loan because I don't have to start putting pressure on their life, just as you're saying. And then this business is helping me to live that purpose. Because we say purpose is not about position, it's not about obedience. It's all about faithfulness. It's all about the impact that you're making right now. Can you imagine the children that God has blessed you with, but you have no time for them?
Yeah.
You have no time for those children. All the time you're working, you're running up and down, and we are not blaming you. But I want to tell you, time will tell. Because with time, you have nothing. You have nothing to offer. You all the time you come tired. All the time you're worried about your health. You're not doing so well because your body is telling you to stop, but you keep on moving and pushing and pushing. When you live with purpose, we ask, Lord, how can I honor you today?
Yeah.
How can I honor you today with the job that I have, with the children, the family that I have as an immigrant? How can I honor you today? Yeah. Purpose brings clarity, peace, just as Ben has said, direction. Even when life seems to be uncertain, purpose is always there to say, hey, this is the way. Because by then you already have peace, peace of mind, peace of heart, and all is aligned. I have said as I finish, you don't have to have a clear purpose. And that's why we
Yeah.
always say in this business, we have a even before you feel like, hey, this is what I have to do. There's that free webinar. Take time. Take time. Watch it. Yeah. It's only 20 minutes. Watch it. If you don't want to watch the testimonies, it's just 20 minutes. And then from there, pay the 149, which has a that a day guarantee for you. And I want to tell you, God speaks better because God will keep on speaking. I've had most of the time people say, hey, I resonate with that testimony of that couple. I resonate with that testimony of that person. Because for us, we have lived the life, we have seen it. We have
Yeah.
seen life. And therefore, most of the time our lives are testimony. And that's why most of the people ask, why are you always talking to immigrants? Because that is the life that we know.
That's
That
why
is
the life we are living right now. And we know how they are struggling.
It doesn't even mean that we are not happy where we are. We are so happy. Yeah. We enjoy everything, but that is who we are. And therefore, our target mostly will be like immigrant people who Oh, nothing comes easy for us. And that's why
Mm,
sometimes you think the pressure can be too much. But what is your purpose? Live your purpose. Back to you, Bernard.
mm. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you are all listening. This is so powerful. I hope you are all listening. You know, that purpose doesn't mean having everything figured out. You can start at your own pace. It doesn't mean that you have everything figured out. It means that you're knowing why you are moving. That's what this is all about. You need to know why you are moving. Not saying, oh, I have this in plan, so this is, I have everything figured out. No, that's not as it works. As parents, we want safety for our children. We want, stability. We want rest without fear. We're thinking, oh my God, if I rest this day, where is my next bill, my council bill going to be paid, or my car note, or my whatever it is that you want to clear at that moment. You don't have to worry. You rest with peace, knowing that you know where you are going, and you know your intentions, and you know the direction you are going. So I want to ask you, why am I working so hard? You need to ask yourself, if you're one of those people who are working so hard, why am I working so hard? Is this life giving me the time or taking it away? The time I need for my family, the time I need for my mental health, for the rest, all of that. What kind of future am I building for my family? My type of retirement am I building? What type of legacy am I building? All of those. Sisters talked about all of this. Wanting your children to go to uni without student loans. So you need to ask yourself all these questions. And if you're sure you are not, positive that you have a direction, you have a purpose, just comment in our platforms. Comment, purpose. I want to know my purpose, and we will connect with you. All the websites are there. Connect with us. Our WhatsApp numbers are there. Connect with us, and we'll go through everything with you step by step. So thank you so much for that. So let's go to the next one. Faith and action. What faith and action do they need to have in this new year?
Wow.
I'm
Yeah,
sure you've
yeah,
talked
yeah,
about it all already in there somewhere,
yeah.
but
Yes, yes. Yeah, but maybe I can just say a few things, because our faith comes with a lot. Our faith is believing God can do
mm,
it. That is faith. Action is showing um action is showing God we trust to do it. Those are two different things. Faith is believing that God can do it, and action is showing God we trust that He can do it. And those are two different things, and people struggle. And I want to tell you that, Bena, I
mm,
am a woman of faith. I have faith.
yeah, I know.
But I want to tell you that I really struggled. Not that I didn't know, and even in this business. I remember I started this business in faith, in prayer. I
Yeah,
knew that God can do it. Hey, but the action part for me
that's it.
was so hard. It
Action.
was so hard. And that's why the Bible says faith without action at work is dead. Yeah, it's the same action. Yeah. I
Mm,
want to say that prayer prepares the ground, but action plants the seed. Yeah. So you can be there, yeah, you're a believer, you're born again Christian, you're a woman of faith all the time, you're a man of faith, and all the time we are saying, yeah, this business is a door open for you. You believe it. We have shared our testimonies in our pages, and you're like, oh my goodness, yeah, so and so, Benna there is thriving in this business. She has been consistent. But the other part of the action that you need to take to maybe register and check out, they are all different. And that's why we are where we are today, Benna. Because people, yes, they might believe. They believe that God is in this thing because, yeah, as pastors, as people who believe in God, we are doing it. But they have failed to take that action, which
mm,
really which really is more important to God because it shows trust. You're trusting God. When faith and action work together, yeah, fear loses its grip
Mhm.
completely. Small steps really helps us to invite God's power to move in a big way in our lives. And that's why I'm sorry, maybe I'm from a memorial service. Maybe I still have the same spirit of preaching. But I want to tell you, God wants us to live a practical life where whatever we say, we do it, we action it, we work for it, we trust that God can still do it. For this year 2026, where we are saying step into the year with purpose.
Mm.
Stepping in is the action part, whereby you're saying, I believe I want to change my life. You might be there, you're retired, you're like, oh, I don't need that, but I want to tell you, this business comes with more than money. You might be an encourager to somebody who just need to hear your story. Yeah, there is a lot. And therefore, that do not let yourself be trapped. Just know that yes, faith is all about belief, and action is the trust that God can do it. And therefore, you get in, you partner with God. Yeah, back to you, Benna.
Wow, thank you, thank you. You see, the pastor is in the house. If you have not listened,
Sorry, yes.
prayer, faith is so powerful, but prayer without action will keep you stuck, will keep us stuck. So, because God will
Mm,
open the doors for us, He's opening the doors for us, but we must walk through them with purpose. You have to
yes.
walk through them. If you pray day in, day out, and not doing any action, you're still gonna be stuck. And you say, oh, I pray every day, this nothing is changing for me. Take the action and you'll see the difference. You will see all the
Mhm.
blessings coming to you. So that's what we want
Amen.
you to do this year. This year doesn't need big pressure moves. It just needs these um, small obedient steps that you need to take. Learn a new skill, create an extra income, build something that doesn't depend on you being tired, you're being there physically. Small steps that are going to give you purpose in this year. That's not being greedy. It's not being greedy. It's just wisdom. That's what we are here to give you, and so that you can step into a new year with purpose. So thank you,
Yeah.
sister. Thank you so much for that. I hope we are all listening and learning something from this. Take the action. So we have one topic here as well. Question: releasing guilt and fear. How can you do that? Because we do have so many fears with things we are
Yes.
doing. Because, oh my God, if I do this, or this will happen, or my family won't support me. We have so many different kinds of guilt and fears starting something new.
Mm,
Yes.
yeah.
How can you
Yeah.
address that?
Oh, yeah. I want to say that guilt keeps you trapped in the past. And especially for somebody who has started something before and it failed, sometimes you can be trapped. Yeah, that guilt that, oh, I never did my research so well. Yeah, like now these shiny things, most of the people are tempted to go quick there and try to get something. And again, I want to say that fear keeps us paralyzed about our future. You are like, will I ever make it? God,
Mm,
I am where I am. Will I ever make it? And most of the time, we give up. But I really like Romans 8, verse 1. It reminds that there's no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus. Yeah, already God has released us from that guilt. Don't allow the past to define your future. Don't
true.
let. And that's why I always tell people, Benna, somebody can just cross themselves out in this
Mm,
business, just thinking that it is just like any other business. I've had most of the people say, hey, is this a M or M? Is this a pyramid? Is it? And they start citing examples of this
mm,
business, and they say, yeah, maybe that's a scam. And I always tell people that free email, just to write your email and your one name and maybe your phone number, just to say, hey, McKenna, Bena, can you tell me more about this business? And you register to watch that webinar. It's something that will really free you. We have talked about faith and action. And again, I want to say releasing fear means trusting that God goes before you. You are not alone. You're not trying it alone. When we surrender both, yeah, we make room for healing, growth, freedom. There is that freedom, of which that's what we really want in life, freedom in life. So most of the time, don't just stay there and feel like, oh my goodness, what next for me? You can do it. You just need to believe in you. You just need to trust in you. You just need to let all go and start afresh. And that's why, Benna, we always say, can you see those comments? Is somebody here? Okay. It's, yeah, yes, with the purpose, and then powerful, uplifting words to
Words, yeah.
grow. Okay. Yes, exactly. Take action. Okay, yes,
Brilliant work.
wisdom.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. So, Benna, when I'm saying that things happen in life, but we can't keep on holding onto the guilt, the mistakes that we made in the past. Don't let that hold you captive. And we always say in this business, we have a mentorship. Yeah. We have coaching. We have a global community. You are never alone. That means, and people have seen it. We have our own stories that we can share with you. And you realize that, yeah, in this journey, all what you need is just to keep on moving no matter what. Yeah, so just release that pressure and fear, and yeah, come join us. We'll walk with you. Yeah, back to you, Benna.
Thank you, sister. Thank you so much for that. Release that guilt, release that fear, release it, because some of us feel guilty for wanting more. You feel guilty for wanting more, but wanting peace, time, your security, your freedom is not wrong. You are not lazy, you are not ungrateful, you are just ready for more. And you are tired of that survival mode. You just want to be in a thriving mode. So this year, we need to release that fear, release the guilt, release the pressure, and you will receive clarity. Clarity includes doing due diligence, as sister has been saying. Connect, learn more. We are here just giving you just maybe 10% of what information you need to understand before you decide whether this is for you. So just need to find that clarity, do your due diligence, move with that purpose that is there. So thank you, sister, for that. So if you are out there and you are tired of this pressure and ready to move with purpose, you can just type ready in the comments. If you want to build something alongside your normal 9 to 5 job, whatever job, you might be a nurse, a pastor, you might be a cab driver, you might be a doctor, a pharmacist, whatever profession, this business is for everyday people like us. Even me, when I started, I was very skeptical, very fearful. But when you put your mind to it and say, I want change for me, I know I'm fearful of this, but I need clarity. I need purpose. Do your due diligence and you will see that this is something that you can do. Because it's not one of those companies she's been talking about, MLM, whatever it is. It is a business that has been here for years. It's been here for years. We have over 270,000 people all over the world because it's a global business. Thriving in this business with support, with mentorship, with a community that is going to support you every step of the way, wherever you are stuck. You don't have to work by yourself. You don't have to do things by yourself. And remember, God doesn't rush you. He leads you. So you need to just to open up and give it your all. So this is your year of direction. This is your year of peace. This is your year of steady growth. Just be able to take that one step at a time and make sure, just tell yourself, I'm capable, I'm chosen, I can do this, and you'll be supported. So thank you so much. I don't know whether you have any last remarks before we close.
Okay. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to write a comment here. Yes,
Mm,
so Bernard, this was really a wonderful, wonderful topic. And for me, what I can say is pressure fades
mm,
when purpose is clear. So just try to know what is your purpose. Purpose comes alive when faith is activated. Yeah. And freedom begins when guilt and fear are released into God's hands. Keep everything into God's hands. Do not walk by or in your own thoughts or understanding. Just trust in God and believe that in 2025, 2026, God will definitely walk with you. Otherwise, that is what I can say for now. Thank you so much for those who were able to join us today, and even for those who will watch this later.
mm.
Blessings.
Thank you for joining us. God bless you. Happy New Year again, and we will see you again next week. Bye
Yes.
bye.
Bye.